Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the strangest news that we have been hearing over the past couple of hours, and that is going to be regarding Kylian Mbappe being linked to FC Barcelona, something that we never thought we would have heard within the media. So we are going to be discussing the details regarding the move of Kylian Mbappe to Barcelona, and then discuss why would this information actually come out into the media, like what was the whole purpose of this whole thing. But of course, before we go into any of that information, I do want to talk about the OneFootball app. The OneFootball app, it is the best football app that you could find within the App Store. If you do want to find out the latest information regarding a specific transfer rumor or a player that could potentially move to a different club, or if you want to find out what's currently going on with your team, or just anything in football in general, all of that is going to be compact within the OneFootball app. It's a great app to find any information, again, regarding any player, any team, any score lines, stats, tactical articles. All of that, again, is compact within the OneFootball app. And the best thing from all of this is that it is for free. The only thing that you do have to do is use your camera on your phone, scan the QR code that you do see here on the screen, or if not, there's also going to be a link in the description box down below and also on the pinned comment where it is going to be taking you to the OneFootball app, and then you'll be set and done from there. But now let's get back into the video. So like I have said, let's talk about this rumor of Kylian Mbappe potentially moving to Barcelona, because here's the thing, right? I'm not here to speak about the reliability of this topic, because I want to speak on why it was released. And just to give you guys some context so you guys can know exactly what these reporters were saying about this move, it does say here that Barcelona have entered the race for Kylian Mbappe and the club have already started working to try to sign him. Kylian is not closing the door on a possible move to Barcelona. Mbappe will listen to Barcelona. His focus is on the sports project. Although Real Madrid is still a favorite, Barcelona believe that Mbappe's deal is cheaper than Erling Haaland's. The player has not yet decided on his future. And then he continues to say, coming from El Equipe, Barcelona want to schedule a meeting between Xavi and Kylian Mbappe. And so here's the thing, right? This is what intrigued the people the most about this whole story, is that the source that's coming from France, this journalist is considered as one of the most reliable reporters in France. And he is also considered to be a source that's very close to Kylian Mbappe. And so many of us were saying, okay, if this source here, who is a very reliable source, is claiming that Xavi and Kylian Mbappe are going to be meeting in a couple of days, that is when many of us were questioning, why would he sign with FC Barcelona? And it does make a lot of sense, right? Like him coming to this team, Barcelona is looking for a right winger. Just look at how Barcelona is looking at Salah, Rafinha, and many more. We have also speculated, okay, so because Dembele is going to be leaving, the perfect replacement is Kylian Mbappe. It does make perfect sense. And also, Mbappe is going to be a free agent. Barcelona is not going to have to pay a fee for this player. And so those were all the speculations. Those were the thoughts about, okay, this could be the reason why it does make sense. But then hours later, we have heard sources in Spain and many sources in Spain stating that the club denies making contacts with Mbappe and his environment over a move this summer. And then we also have other reporters in Spain stating Barcelona knows nothing about Mbappe. In fact, they're upset about how their name is being used. And so there you have it, right? Like we have sources in France stating that yes, this is something real, and then we have sources in Spain stating that no, this is fake. So I think that right now we are in that gray area, and I'm just going to be assuming that a story like this, it is false. Now don't get me wrong, Mbappe coming to Barcelona would be extraordinary, but here's the one problem. PSG right now do pay him currently around 24 million euros per season. PSG's next offer in terms of their contract renewal, if Mbappe does accept it, they are planning on paying him at the very least, right? At the very least 30 million to 35 million euros per season. And so looking at that new contract offer that PSG want to give in, and seeing how Real Madrid also want to match that and maybe pay him even more, Barcelona are going to have to come in here and say, we're going to have to match that offer. And do you really think that Barcelona would be able to match something like this, paying around 30 million, 35 million euros per season or more for someone like Kylian Mbappe? Not even Erling Haaland is asking for this amount. Erling Haaland is asking around the ranges of 20 million euros per season, maybe 17, 18, 19 million euros per season, but nowhere near like the 30s to 35 million euros per season. But going back to that question, right, and this is going to be the main reason why I'm making this video. Why would this information come out? Why would someone like a journalist like this, who is considered as a very reliable source in France, spread out information like this and somehow in a way ruin his own reputation? I strongly believe that the main reason why this journalist did say this is because of one reason. I do believe that the people who are close to Kylian Mbappe, right, his family, his agents, or whoever is working within PSG are using this journalist to pressure Real Madrid, because they want to send a message towards Real Madrid and say, look, if you are very interested in Erling Haaland and you want to bring Haaland to Real Madrid, then I, right, me, myself, Kylian Mbappe, I'm going to be be moving elsewhere. And then from Real Madrid's perspective, they're going to be saying, why would Kylian Mbappe listen to FC Barcelona? What's going on here? Is it because we're over here trying to get Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe within one summer? Like, why would he listen to a team like Barcelona? I thought that his favorite team was Real Madrid, right? Us. And so I think that that is what Kylian Mbappe and the journalists and the people within France are trying to do and make Real Madrid think. Now, why would they do this? Why would Kylian Mbappe and the journalists and all of these people try to work together to make Real Madrid think that, yes, Mbappe would be open to a move to like FC Barcelona? Well, it is because of one reason. Mbappe wants to be the protagonist of Real Madrid. He does want to be the main star, and he does not want someone like Erling Haaland to go to Real Madrid, because Real Madrid is going to be thinking, okay, if we're going to be focusing on Erling Haaland, we're seeing over here that Kylian Mbappe would be open to moving to FC Barcelona, and he would not want to come to a team like Real Madrid. And look, Mbappe has a point, right? So like, I do think that he has learned on what would happen if you have a bunch of stars within a team. Maybe this is the reason why he wants Real Madrid to stop looking at Erling Haaland and to put pressure on them, because we have seen Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. Everyone thought that it was going to work together, but it did not. And they have been knocked out by a very well-balanced Real Madrid side. And that is where Mbappe does want to be. He wants to be in a well-balanced Real Madrid side, or any well-balanced team in general, that would really focus on trying to build a real team, not necessarily build a team full of superstars. And Mbappe wants to get away from that. He maybe does not want to see Erling Haaland come to Real Madrid with him. And also, Mbappe does have his own goals on his own. Like, he does want to aim to be the best in the world. He does not want to share this type of stats like goals and assist wise with someone like Erling Haaland within Real Madrid. And so that is the only reason why I would assume that the journalist, right, someone like him who is very reputable, would put out information like that, because he is so close to someone like Kylian Mbappe. Maybe they have worked together to put on pressure to Real Madrid and to say, stop looking for Erling Haaland. I'm going to be the only player, right, Kylian Mbappe, the only star to go to Real Madrid in this summer. And that is it, right? Like, those are going to be my thoughts. Again, I just do think that this is very fake. I think that this is the only reason why the journalists will put out information like this. I just do not see Barcelona actually going for someone like Kylian Mbappe. But look, I would not rule it off. Maybe when we go into the summer, we might see something different. We might actually see that Barcelona were actually trying to speak to Kylian Mbappe, and Mbappe was actually open to hearing the sporting project of Barcelona, because we live in very weird times. Like, we have seen Messi wear the PSG shirt. We have seen Neymar leave Barcelona thinking that he was going to be here for about 10 years. We have seen Ronaldo leave Real Madrid when we thought that he was going to be retiring at Real Madrid. There is so many surprises, and I would not be surprised if this ends up being true, if Mbappe actually spoke with someone like Xavi Hernandez. But just going based on what we know right now, Real Madrid right now are leading on signing Kylian Mbappe, and by a huge margin. Barcelona is not even close on grabbing the interest of Mbappe. I just do not really see it happening. I do believe that Barcelona are going to continue to be very focused on trying to complete the operation of Erling Haaland, and that is basically it. That is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.